Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. Told you I'd be back with this. We are... Oh, there we go. Didn't need my hot bar down there for a sec. We are currently on our way to the Hive nightclub, which is where... oh, hello, leg. Where our next round of investigations is supposed to take us. Too minimal for me.
Buddy.
Here we are.
Somebody told us
The Hive is a members-only club, Lawai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money?
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
You know what? Take it.
Here, take it.
Thank you, sir. Here is your membership card. Welcome to the Hive. I'm sure you will enjoy our establishment.
Yeah, thanks. Let's get in. I gotta say, that's kind of nice. Dead ass, that looks nice. Turret domination seems good. Because then we can go into robot domination. Alright, we're in.
What can I get you?
I'm looking for Tong.
Everyone wants to talk to Tom. Check the VIP lounge upstairs.
Thanks, man. Let's see. Stairs, stairs, stairs.
So I see this guy laying on the ground and how's now coming up and shit. Blood pouring down his shoulder.
Ah, stairs.
You work here?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guilo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you.
Ooh.
What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What'd he do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
Oh, really?
You expect me to fall for that? Small-timers don't attract this much attention. They don't have bell tower soldiers staking out their apartments. Van Bruggen's pissed off somebody big. And there's no way Tom's going to ignore that kind of development in his town.
You're smarter than you look. Yeah?
Obviously.
Tong is keeping a close eye on things. Like you said, he's no fool. Now it's time you were leaving. Go back to your own country. There's nothing for you here.
I don't think so. Something says...
Give me a break. I've been on this island long enough to know that Van Bruggen can't leave without Tong's help. He has to be hiding in Lower Hangsha somewhere, and Tong can tell me where.
Here's how little I care about what you know. We have Van Bruggen, and we're keeping him somewhere safe. It doesn't matter whether you have that information or not, because you got no idea what to do with it.
Maybe, but I guess...
You're trying my patience. You tell me nothing about who you are, who you work for, or what you want from Van Bruggen, and you want me to trust you? Never!
Alright, let's...
All I need from Van Bruggen is information. The same information his enemies are trying to keep from getting out. There's no point in them going after him anymore once he tells me what he knows. So if Tong lets me see him now, in the long run, it'll make his life easier.
You want to bring the Dragon Queen down on your head instead of the Dutchman's?
I'd rather take
I
on the
should
Dragon
sell
Queen.
tickets for that. All right. You can see Tong in his office downstairs. I'll radio the bees to let you through.
Good man. Take that just in case. Oh, excuse me. You know. Anyways, I'll I'm just gonna steal all your alcohol. I can't. That's just a move. I can't. I don't have the security rating yet for that, so. Mr. Tong.
You see this? Had to screw it up in the fourth. I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
You're Tong?
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
Very well. Let's go and see Van Bruggen.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the Triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Hey, leaving already, tough guy? Because you might want to go over to the bar and order yourself a drink before you do. Maybe Bobby will have something for you.
Bobby?
The bartender. The real bartender, that is.
Thanks. I just might check that out.
You do that.
Yeah, it's not worth getting into a fight. The controller's getting dusty. Now we just wait for the loading screen. There we go. Perfect. See about getting us to the gardens.
再等一下。
Tom said the place is a shithole, but it has uses. Pause to read. And then we just keep rocking and rolling. Alice Gardens. Like he said, like Tong said, this place is a shithole, but it does have use. It does have its
我听说
uses.
他们想改变我们原来。
Heavy. Too heavy. I just wanted to see if I could get something out of the,
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Malik,
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember?
yeah.
My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes, a friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Because
Look,
it's
Jensen,
you.
I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
I want details.
This autopsy report. Once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Yeah, you're not gonna need the incentive. Okay.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Yeah.
More risk than certainty.
Alright. We're gonna activate that.
When will we be able to see the truth process?
Hang on.
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive
Alright, now we just need to find stairs. There they are.
reporting to you live.
Check. Oh, I can't check that. Rats.
It doesn't have
哎，我要去洗个澡。
Ah, there it is. Credit chip. 002. 001. 6. 9.
Everyone should be wary of China. They've been moving in on everything American in the past 25 years, especially since that Dragon Queen Zhao took over TYM. I feel weird even talking about this because when it's all said and done, both Sarif and Zhao are cut from the same cloth. And that cloth is a blood-soaked one, people. Not only because they're both CEOs who profit off people carving themselves up and attaching mechanical toys to their bodies, but because they both answer to our overlords, or order lords, as I like to call them. Hey, look, at the end of the day, one of these two biotech corporations will have a monopoly over the industry, and we all know whoever controls the technology controls.
Excellent. This is the autopsy report.
So take a pick.
So now we just go up again to the Lim Clinic.
Serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing it.
Where are the stairs?
that your Arctic Oceans.
There's the stairs. Onward!
As soon as the installation is
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Sarif, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running the mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this. You tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Taiyong Medical CEO.
Taiyong Medical? They're Sarif's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Sarif was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Tai Yong Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Let me guess. You're gonna tell me where to get one.
Hey, I'm always prepared. There's a certain security guard, likes to dabble with the ladies. You'll find him at the Hung Hua Hotel top floor corner room. Sneak in, snatch the card while he's otherwise engaged, and bring it back here so I can code it with the biometrics in your passport.
I was there when you flatlined that Mo, Van Bruggen. You think I'm gonna trust you?
You have to if you want that evidence.
Unfortunately,
Now run along,
he's right.
Sarif, man. And don't get too distracted watching the action.
I hate to say it, but Van Bruggen is right. We do need him.
I just recording to you. City can grow. So few jobs. We.
Go back down the stairs again.
Well, if something doesn't turn.
Can't blame you.
Involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate.
Yeah, wrong thing. Why won't I get it? Alright, we're out. We're out of the gardens. There we go. Now we're gonna go to. We already talked with Van Bruggen. We're gonna get to him in the next time after Dead Island 2 for a little while. Then we're gonna go down to. And then we're gonna deal with the guy that Van Bruggen sent us to get the card from. And then, yeah, just keep going from there. I have plan. I always have a plan.
I feel like the only place to work.
A little laggy tonight, are we, game? Yeah, a little lag tonight, but...
Excuse me. Do you know where the You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global. Excuse me, sir.
In we go. It's like, onward to victory! I'm such a dork. Alright, limb clinic. It should give me a prompt for...
我不记得是如何发生的。这是我唯一可以肯定的。
非常可悲，但是要在横沙往上爬，就需要加强装备。
我一般不和陌生人说话，我想我是因为这个手术而感到紧张。
Surgical rooms. Not going in those two. Ooh, no. I wanted to read that. Could finally do some experimentations. Yee.
非常可悲， 但是要在
我一般不和
横
陌生
沙往上爬
人说话，
就需要加强装备。
因为这个手术。
您是来横沙做手术的吗？
I'm sure this is our guy.
哎，非常可悲。
Oh.
但是要在横沙往
speak
上
English?
爬，就需要加
I
强
have been
装备
waiting。for a long time for this surgery.
No.
One moment. You are not a harvester.
No.
We have had the occasional problem with them stealing from limb clinics.
Looks like we're gonna be doing a lot of poking around.
Lim International welcomes you. You are preferred client? Select what you want from computer.
Sure. Typhoon ammo. Get hypnotism. Some extra praxis. Oh, don't have enough. Rats. Oh.
You're very welcome, sir.
What about you?
Can't you see I'm
There
busy?
he is.
Go bother someone else.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Well, I mean, it didn't really hurt to grab some stuff while I was here, so. Alright, let's go to grab a side quest. Well, at least do the side quest, and then I can probably call it a day. And it will load at some point. Thank you. And he said down the stairs.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it's here.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, you're not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here.
There we go.
Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use.
Oh, yeah.
Because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
She did. Well, might as well.
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
Oh,
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
Malik, we need to talk. But that's the end of that side quest. That's all I gotta say is just, Malik, we gotta talk. So we're gonna go over to where our next part is, and then we will call it a night. I know I haven't really been
这个
talking
地
all
方
that
叫
much.
横
It's
沙，
just because I just
不过现在也可以叫泰永了。
haven't
最近
had a whole lot of brain capacity. Plus, I woke up from a nap like 2 hours ago, so be nice. Pause to read. See if this gets me to where I need to go. Perfect. It does get me where I have to go.
Bell tower's got full of
Like I said, a little laggy tonight. Like I said, this should be ready to get me into where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, we're getting close. Up we go. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna end today's video. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of energy because, like I said, I just woke up from a nap like 2 hours ago, so it'll be nice. But that's gonna be it for me today. I'll see you guys on Monday with some Dead Island 2. Until then, stay safe and be kind to each other.